live from the Texas Cheerlickers Studios. It's In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy J.
I'm telling you right now, they're going to write about Elon Musk in the history books.
About what?
He's going to go down as a historical legend, a man who did a lot of things that were good for society. As illy as many of us view Elon Musk, I'm telling you, down the road, I guess our kids won't have books, but whatever they read for history, if history still is a thing 20 years from now in schools, Elon will be a major player.
Sure.
He's contributed so much, and he's also contributed to our program because he has advanced to the Final Four of the 2025 Bagtasitc Voyage Douchebag of the Year Challenge of 2K25.
Who's he going to be facing?
He's going to face
the winner.
Well, he's going to face the winner of today's matchup.
Gotcha.
So congratulations to Elon Musk, Austin's own, for advancing yesterday. Let me reach over here and pull that volume up just a hair. It sounds weird today, but anyway, okay, that's better. It is Elon Musk who has moved on. He beat Philly fan Karen lady yesterday, and so we have Elon Musk into the Final Four. And we have one more Elite Eight matchup today that just started, that just got linked to our chat page. And today is Uncle Dennis Robertson, the proud uncle of Kawhi Leonard, a former Spur who was the MVP of the finals. You remember that? So weird to think that there's a guy that won the finals MVP for us that we hate and is long gone.
Two.
Yeah, it's two in his career, of course. And it is Uncle Dennis that often gets blamed for Kawhi Leonard's issues.
But we now see Uncle Dennis was just the messenger.
Yeah.
Kawhi has been this because he's doing it now as a grown man. So he was just the messenger. Like, yo, what you want to do, nephew? You don't want to be here? Bet, I got you. I'll fall on the sword for you. Uncle Dennis is falling on the sword for a dude that just didn't want to be here. But here we are.
But here we are, and Spurs fans will always look at Uncle Dennis Robertson askew with anger. And he has helped Kawhi embezzle money from the Clippers, but they allowed him to do so.
The Clippers,
if you believe the report,
right?
With the no-show jobs.
That's kind of gone quiet. That whole story.
Probably because it's going to blow up. The NBA has a way of
dropping shit,
and to like
drop it during the conference the conference championships of the NFL playoffs.
Man. The last thing Adam Silver needed was his beloved NBA Cup getting tainted by Clippers no-show job talk. And so here we are with Uncle Dennis, as Rudy says. His matchup today is against a powerhouse. He is going up against the erstwhile Ole Miss coach, the former Alabama offensive coordinator, the former head coach of USC, which will play at the Alamo Bowl this year, Lane Kiffin, the proud coach of Louisiana State University. Lane Kiffin, who played Ole Miss and LSU together to wind up getting a monster contract and all the power in the world to bail on Ole Miss in a playoff season. And he's now the head coach of LSU. Says the players really wanted me to stay and coach in the playoffs.
They're like,
and
no, we didn't.
All the players came out the next day and were like, no, we don't want this guy anywhere near our room. So it's Lane Kiffin, man. He is up against Uncle Dennis Robertson. I've never even heard Dennis Robertson speak. So how do I know for a fact he's a D-bag? He may be the coolest guy in the world. He just has a superstar nephew who hired him to handle all his bullshit.
Yeah, everybody should have a fall guy.
Sure.
Every superstar should have a crew of people that'll take a charge for you.
No question.
And that will tell the organization what you're really feeling.
Absolutely.
Get me Paul George. Clippers did it, and then so it is what it is.
When's the last time we had an athlete skate the way Kawhi gets to skate? I didn't do it. I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, that's why they say it's best to just, Kawhi is mastered shutting up. You just shut up, things eventually just go away.
Right.
Everybody that has to come out and defend themselves and plead their case, everybody's like, shut the hell up, bro.
Yeah.
Kawhi just like, I'll just stay quiet eventually.
Right.
It'll go away.
That's the beauty of him being kind of spectrum-y.
Yeah, for sure.
Where he just has issues speaking in public. It served him well throughout all this bullshit.
Well, when he goes through bullshit, it's like, because in this world we're in, air fryer society for news and music and TV.
Yep.
It's like, okay, I'm mad at Kawhi. Right. Here's Thursday. I forgot about Kawhi because he ain't said nothing.
No, not a thing. So there it is. Vote today in the matchup. It's Dennis Robertson against Lane Kiffin. To me, Lane Kiffin should be a no-brainer decision, but we'll see. A lot of our people that are in our chat every day are Spurs fans, and they hold a grudge. And that's okay.
I know. I didn't even know how he's in this. He hasn't been a part of
Dennis?
us since 2018.
He got in.
The people voted.
A higher seed than Lane Kiffin even, which is nuts.
Anyway.
All right, it's show 466 of In the Building here from the Texas Cheer Liquor Studios of Pub Sports Radio in lovely, rainy San Antonio, Texas today. The audio disseminator is Jose Bouquet. You can donate
What's up,
to us
Josie?
via the Super Chat if you want to jump in here. And it's Christmas, and I know that your money needs to go to lots of other places, but if you find it in your heart to give me and Rudy a Christmas gift, if we had 1,000 dudes give us $1 each day, I wouldn't need to go look for a corporate job or go have a 9-to-5 or this kind of thing. So if you'd like to donate to us, please feel free to do so. You can also buy us coffees, which is just another way of giving us your money.
Right.
No doubt Bouquet will link the buymeacoffee.com link on there. You can donate coffees that way or just jump into the Super Chat. And we guarantee that if you do give us money, we will read your chat, your post, whatever it is, so make sure it's decent at least so we don't make fun of you. Because we are going to read it if you give us money.
Right.
Subscribe to this channel for absolutely free. Share it with your buddies. The more that this thing gets shared, the easier it is for us to jump into the algorithm.
Put us in that algorithm.
Not just on YouTube, but on anything. We are on the Believe Network on the audio side. If you want to listen to the audio version only of our program because you have to listen in the car or whatever and you can't watch it on YouTube, that's not a problem. We are all over Apple. We're on iHeart, and we are on Spotify as part of the Believe Broadcast Network. All right, it is the day after the big game last night. So you want to do punches first and get them out of the way, or you want to talk about the game?
Let's do the punch. Let's
get into it. Let's just get violent right off the top here. Let's just get violent. It is time for People I Want to Punch, presented by the Law Office of Orlando Kell on In the Building.
Now, it's time for People I Want to Punch on In the Building.
All right, sir. Who you punching this morning? Why?
I'm punching straight men that think gay games are funny.
Uh-oh.
The gay games?
Uh-oh.
It's just, you've been around guys. We've been in locker rooms in high school. You've been around guys that think nut taps are funny. Grabbing your butt's funny.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Just homoerotic humor.
Yeah.
Okay. You mean Friday nights at Texas A&M?
I didn't say that.
Giggle.
You got it ready, Bookie?
Yes, yeah. I couldn't believe this when
I thought Josh Hart.
So
Nick, obviously the Knicks win last night.
He's a champion. He is a champion. He's having a good time.
But it's a bit far. And Brunson didn't pretty appreciate getting a grown man. Oh,
that's a long thumb, too. Well, so Josh Hart goosed Jalen Brunson
what is
last
it called?
night. Goosed him?
Goosed him?
Yeah.
He put his thumb right up his butt.
Yeah.
That's just funny. That's just funny.
It is funny, but why? But why are you thinking about that?
Look at Brunson's reaction.
Why is he?
Wow.
Why are you thinking about putting your thumb in someone's ass in that moment? I've seen it a million times already, but it's still funny because of the way Brunson turns around.
Yeah, look at Brunson. Whoop. You just ruined my whole night.
Punch Josh Hart, man.
Dude.
Oh, why do you think about putting your thumb in people's butts, man?
I get goosed 10 times a week.
Nina?
Mm-hmm.
Thumb up the butt?
I'm an abused boyfriend. That woman loves to goose me.
Why is that called? I never heard that. I just know thumb in the butt, so it's called goosing.
That's what they called it at my house.
Okay,
I don't know if that's what everybody calls it, but we called it goosing.
Okay.
That woman will come up to me and she loves to do it. She doesn't do it when I see it coming. I'm gonna run.
Yeah.
Or bitch at her. She loves to do it at the worst possible time.
You getting something out the stove?
I'm getting something out of the stove. About to take a bite of my dinner. Rolling over, about to go to sleep.
Oh, hell.
This woman.
Thumb up the butt?
And she knows, and I can't, there's no other reaction that I'm going to give other than, God, that's not it.
Yeah.
Like Brunson's. That woman loves to thumb my butthole.
I get slapped.
And I feel
I get slapped
bad.
on the butt.
I feel bad for Jalen Brunson here.
Yeah. Brunson's reaction.
Hey,
Well,
Josh might need
let
the
me see
money.
that.
He's happy.
Yeah.
Brunson don't need the money, but
No.
Josh needs that $500,000.
Did you guys see Josh Hart's tweet?
No, what did he say?
He said right here, he's damn in 4K laughing emojis.
Ooh.
Damn in 4K. Explain that to this 51-year-old
He
Gen
got
Xer.
caught.
He got caught in 4K.
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, dude, you're on a podium. You're celebrating a title. There's cameras everywhere. What do you mean you did? Oh, damn, 4K. That's funny.
Adrian Robles says we call it a Pop Tart.
Then he says that was AI. Bullshit.
AI.
That was not
That
AI.
wasn't AI. Adrian says they call it
That's
a Pop
great.
Tart because you jump out the
I love
toaster.
that. That's funny. God almighty.
You call it a Pop Tart.
That is funny.
I never understood that.
Gross.
Like every locker room had a dude that like to nut tap people.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Mhm.
Why you walk around hitting people in the nuts?
Dude. Oh, I can't. I don't. I've never understood that. And guys would do that crap in my locker room as a kid. We talked about this before.
They all did. Every locker room had
There
one.
was a dude. I think he played football at Georgia Tech. Big old huge kid.
Yeah.
I don't want to give his name. He'd
Yeah.
kill me. He used to walk around the locker room completely naked in the football field house.
Yeah.
And he would go up to freshmen that were trying to get dressed, and he'd slap them on the butt cheek with his bare penis.
Yeah, he's gay.
These poor kids. Were
It's
being
cool. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with
No,
that.
but it's sexual abuse. Is what he was doing.
Sexual assault.
But he was masking his homoeroticism.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just goofing.
Because he was hoping it would slip in.
Yeah. He wanted to Michael Sam those freshmen.
Jesus.
And they weren't down for it. And he was abusing them. It was awful. That was funny.
And
that
that
was pretty
was
when
funny.
I saw that. Although I don't. Maybe I'm, and I don't.
Especially after a 40-minute
I don't
basketball
think
game.
that I'm a homophobe, but
I'm
I don't
not
want to
at
stick
all.
my thumb on a man's butt. I'm not doing that. To each their own. If Buki wants to stick his fingers in dudes' butts all day long, that's great. I believe in his right to do so. But I don't want to. Why would Josh do that? And you're right. It wasn't like he got all up in there, but Brunson's all sweaty, caked in.
And what's funny,
God
if you
knows
watch
what.
it again, Brunson, he didn't even know it was Hart at first. He gave the mad dog look to the other guy that was next to Hart first, and then he saw Hart was behind him. He was like, I know it's your stupid ass, because they're tight.
Yeah.
But thumb in the butt. What is people's obsession with thumbs and butts?
I don't know.
I mean, it's pretty funny.
God, it is funny. It's funny to watch. It's not funny to have it happen to you.
And it
I
happens
don't
to you
ever
10
laugh.
times a week?
About 10 times a week, yes. About 10
Damn,
times.
Mike.
I should go on Twitter and expose her. Well, I guess I just did, didn't I? Just exposed her. All right, I want to punch myself.
Now what'd you do? You've
I
been punching yourself
violated
all
one
week.
of my own life edicts. One of my life edicts is always look at traffic before I go anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And always call ahead if I'm not ready.
Excuse me.
So I'm in the market to get a new car.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not looking for a brand new car. I'm looking for an old clunker that'll get me through the next couple of
A
years.
and B car. I call it A and B.
I need an A and B car. Nina just bought a new car. It's a great car. I said it smells great. See, y'all got me thinking about butts. And so there's this little auto dealership, this little pre-owned place that I helped my daughter get a car at about a year and a half, 2 years ago almost. And they were great. They knew me, and it was nice to have that as an advantage, and I appreciated that very much. And it was great. They got recommended to me, and the manager knew who I was. It was great. He took care of my kid. I co-signed for the car. Blah blah blah. It was all great. And so now that I am in the market for a car, I'm going to go back to the same place. And I don't have a car right now. Me and Nina are sharing a car. She could not share the car with me yesterday. She had to do stuff. And so I'm like, no problem, baby. I'm going to go get a car today anyway. So I Ubered to this particular place.
Yeah.
And it is not close to where we live. It's way down south off of Southwest Military. I get there and the name of the company has changed. Uh-oh. I walk in, hey, and I notice that there's nothing but trucks. And I'm not really in the market for a truck. I just need like a little 4-door sedan to get me through the next couple of years, an AB car.
Yeah.
I walk in there, habla español? I'm like, un poquito.
They say, I hope
So
you didn't
we're
say
already
that.
off to a bad start.
Right.
Long story short, the place I thought I was going that's not them anymore.
They sold.
They moved. And my ass Ubered all the way out there.
$25 later.
And so here's the other rest of the story. So I'm like, wait, did you guys move? She's like, we have a second location. Oh, okay. Because this is all trucks. Yeah, all truck. We have lots of cars other place. Oh, okay. So you guys expanded? See. She didn't even know what I was saying. I thought she told me that, yeah, we're the same place. We moved our car spot to a different part of the city. So I'm like, well, hell, let me eat another $20. And so I Ubered to this other place. It was not the place I thought I was going to. My dumbass didn't call ahead. Because if I'd have called ahead, they would have told me, yeah, Mr. Taylor, we're not at that location anymore. That's not even our company anymore. That's a whole new company that bought that particular lot.
Yeah,
We have moved. And so when we get done today, Rudy, I'm going to get into I borrowed my daughter's car today. And I'm going to go to the right place for punch my ass for my Spanish being terrible. Because I think she was probably trying to tell me, hey, we're not the same company.
Mm-hmm.
But I no comprended.
Yeah.
And punch me for not calling ahead and making sure that this was still the right place. I should have known better. It's a
it happens.
Little San Antonio mom and pop owned used car lot, and I should have called ahead. And I'm an idiot, so I'm going to go try again today and see if I can't find me a decent little car to pull off that lot. All right, it is People I Want to Punch. It's presented to us every single day by the law office of Orlando Kell. If you are in need of a divorce lawyer. That's an ugly word. None of us want to face it. Half of us will if we get married in our lives. According to the data, the law office of Orlando Kell, that is who I would go to in the event that I ever needed another divorce, which I don't think I will, thank God. You should too. It is Orlando Kell, and he also just does it's a family lawyer. So whatever that means, but obviously the majority of what they do are DIVORCE. It's Orlando Kell, 210-775-4995. You can email him, orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. All right, let's get into are we in mourning today? Are we dismayed because we are bridesmaid in the NBA Cup after getting, and let me say this, I thought that if you just look at the fourth quarter, the Spurs got their ass kicked last night. We got whooped. The Knicks whooped the Spurs last night. Thoughts on that, man?
Gosh, it's an onion. There's some layers to last night. Obviously, starting out with, I had no idea. Athletes have been doing this for decades and centuries. Playing in your game despite losing somebody close to you. We find out after the game, Wemby lost his grandmother. Mm-hmm. So there's that layer of the onion. The other part is, while I was excited for the game, Mike, in the moment, I'm like, what the hell are we doing? What are you doing? Just go let Wemby go. But in the grand scheme of things, it meant nothing, and I'm okay with how they handled Wemby the last two games. In the moment, you're like, man, just play him. He wouldn't be out there if he's not 100%, but you're not sending Wemby to Austin for a G League stint. Mm-hmm. So this was his G League stint these last two games. And in the grand scheme of things, I'm okay with it. The third part of it is that Knicks team has been in a bunch of big games. That was this Spurs team's second big game, and it showed. Again, I'm not, obviously, Wemby being out of rhythm, not all the way back in shape. You went out for 3 weeks, let alone the rhythm that you can't get into because of how Mitch is playing you. Mm-hmm. But that Knicks team has been in dogfights for the better part of 3 years. That's only the Spurs' second big game. And in the fourth quarter, Mike Brown showed, hey, Mitch, you got a lot to learn. Mm-hmm. And the Knicks players showed, y'all are really good. Y'all are really talented. The league is going to be yours really soon. But we've done this. And we just kept going. They're down 11. What, Boogie? Third, top of the third, early fourth?
Yeah.
They're down 11, and they never blinked because they've been there on the road in Indiana, fans screaming down your neck, let alone 10,000 people in Vegas. So that was a Tuesday night for the Knicks. For the Spurs, it was like, oh damn, how do we close out this team that's been in these type of battles? So I'm not mad. It's only their second big game. Wemby lost his grandmother, and they're young, and they all played like it. They all played like, I got to do something. Wemby came in there taking a bunch of bad shots, wouldn't go to the post. Dylan Harper felt like, I got to do it. Fox was like, I got to do it. Castle's playing like, I got to do it. Mm-hmm. And that's what happens when you're in a dogfight like that. Everybody feels like it's on us. And the Knicks relied on make the right basketball play because they've been there before. No big deal to me. Just a game. It's just a game. Yes, I was excited for it. I'm not taking away. I was excited for it. The whole city was. Mm-hmm. But in the grand scheme of things, I love the way they handle Wemby because it's not about the cup. It's about May, hopefully very soon, June. So great tournament for the Spurs. I give them an A.
And I would tell the Knicks, have a parade, because y'all asses ain't winning anything else.
Yeah,
the year.
I'm fine. I'm fine with how it turned out.
You ain't going to the finals, and we damn sure ain't winning it. Knicks outplayed the Spurs. I have a lot of mixed feelings on it. In no particular order, it's the NBA Cup, man. It's December. They had to come up with a tournament to keep guys interested at all.
Which is sad.
It is sad. I'm happy for San Antonio's own Jordan Clarkson.
Hey, Jordan, what the hell, man? What you doing to us,
he
dog?
Was on a heater last night.
He was on a heater.
He was great, and was joking that with his $500,000, he's like, I'm on the veteran minimum these days.
Yeah,
I'm going to pay rent with my money. That was pretty fun. They played well. The Knicks outplayed the hell out of us. And I don't like to make excuses unless excuses are legitimate. And this is only the second time this season the Spurs have had their full roster. And it still wasn't the right game because Wemby came off the bench and was on a restricted minutes list.
And he can't get in a rhythm like that.
They have still not played a regular minute rotation game with the full roster.
Because Fox was out.
And it's damn near Christmas. And then Harper went
down.
Was
out.
And then Wemby
Castle
went
out.
Wemby went down. They have not been able to stay healthy for 1 week. And so I don't know if this was, and I know the narrative is, well, we got valuable experience in a pressure cooker game. Okay. Y'all don't know if that's okay. That's fine. And I got a bunch of pressure virgins, and they've never seen a game where something mattered and we had to win. Blah blah blah. Let's not start comparing the NBA Cup to the NBA Championship Series, the playoffs that begin in
when you're in. Let's say you're in OKC and you're down 5 with 3 minutes to go,
right?
And Oklahoma fans are screaming and yelling. That's a pressure cooker. Mike pointed out last night when we were at Slackers. He was like, "Look, Rudy, look at the upper bowl.
Empty.
It was empty. That was not what it's going to be when you go into Denver and your lungs are burning and Denver's screaming. That's not what it's going to be." And if that and they looked a little bit shook in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm not happy about that today. They got shook. And
Mitch got out coached.
If this was a look into the future, assuming the Spurs make the playoffs, I don't have any faith after last night that you're going to keep being a dog in winning time. Because in winning time last night, you got ran off the floor by the Knicks. And I don't want to take away from the Knicks. And they've been in big games and went to the conference finals. And they have a whole different set of pressures. Hell, they fired their coach after going to the conference championship series. This is they got different. They're in a different place right now. But I know that we have a bunch of kids who've never played in the postseason, and I get that. But man, we saw last night in a game that mattered that you needed to win. They crap the bed in winning time.
And the other thing that the Knicks have, well, I don't think there's anybody that can, air quotes, guard Wemby. Mm-hmm. They had 2 big guys that can lean on him and not let him get to his spots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think Karl Anthony Towns leaned on him. I think Mitchell Robinson leaned on him. Like when you're talking about Chet is as skinny as Wemby, right? Mm-hmm. He can't lean on Wemby and keep Wemby from getting to his spot.
No.
Now, once Wemby raises up, I don't care if it's Karl Anthony Towns standing on top of Mitchell Robinson. Mm-hmm. There's nothing you can do. But when I saw the times that Wemby was trying to get to a spot on the floor to kind of set the offense and get the ball in the post and dictate the offense, they weren't allowing them to do that because obviously they're grown-ass men. Wemby's, $175, soaking wet. So I'm happy with the cup. I'm happy. I give them an A.
Did the runner-ups win? Did they win any money?
$200.
Okay. Hey, that ain't nothing.
But did you see the guys' eyes on the end of the bench the Knicks?
Yeah, they were excited.
They were like,
half my salary.
The mother fathers were like, "Come on, fellas, close this shit."
Yeah, they were excited. They act like they won the championship.
Shit, Karl Anthony Towns and Jalen Brunson should put their million in guys 10 through 15's pot. No, they shouldn't do that. That's 500,000.
Well,
they
still though, that would be cool if they did divvy up the pot. I thought it was kind of weird that they acted like that was the NBA Finals. They had the podium, and we got to do the post-game press conferences, and we got the confetti.
They want to be soccer so bad. It's annoying.
You're not
weird.
soccer.
You're never going to be soccer.
That was weird. but it was a big game, so to speak. The first time the Spurs players have been told this is a big game, it's win or die, and they died. The Knicks played great, but we played terrible. And then you add that up, and we got our ass kicked. All right, so maybe some of these kids like Carter Bryant or some of these other kids that are at the end of our bench, that's $200,000 that's nothing to sneeze at for, a guy like Lindsey Waters or whatever.
The bums, AJ says Cat's donating his to kids in DR.
Who is?
Cat.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Yeah,
dope.
His
That's
mom
dope.
was Dominican. All right.
He lost his mom to COVID and his dad, I think.
Man, that's insane.
And his dad.
If you are at the end of the Spurs bench and you don't make quite what everybody else makes and you're house hunting, how about Jay Ribaldo? All right. And Lindsey Waters, are you looking at me? You can't afford big mansion house just yet. You need to make your way in the NBA and get a couple of contracts. How about this listing here for Lindsey? Let's get Lindsey Waters a house.
Yeah, that's a perfect house for a single man.
Absolutely. Look at this. This is on
perfect.
This is on Rondo measure, not to be confused with Rajon Rondo. This is 6806 Rondo measure. This is just an example of the many different cute little beautiful single-family homes that Jay Ribaldo has listed on his website. This one here is being offered at just $264,000. But we're talking about a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,400 square foot house for just $264,000. That's it. We are by far the cheapest county in the state as far as the big populated counties go when it comes to buying homes. So if you're in the market, Jay Ribaldo's our guy. Hit up Jay, mention us, go to his website, check out all of his listings, and I went to the website this morning. It's really informative for dummies like me. It's very laid out, very easy to maneuver. Tips on how to buy, tips on how to sell, listings that they have. It's Ribaldo.com. Jay Ribaldo, the official real estate man of In the Building.
And punch me. I'm glad Bookie didn't hear me, but because we were talking over each other, and I said, Bookie, tell your bookie to give me $50 on the Spurs to cover.
Yeah.
He didn't hear me.
Oh, I heard you. I laughed. I didn't do it.
Oh, you didn't do it. Did you lose any money last night?
Of course I did. I knew the Knicks were the right side, but I wanted to be on the Spurs. So.
Wait a minute.
I was dead wrong. I thought the Spurs would win by 7.
Hang on. Let's not let him get away with what he just said.
What'd he say?
You knew the Knicks were going to win,
but you put money on the Spurs.
Money on the Spurs anyway.
Yeah.
That's not smart.
What dumbass does that?
Dumbass, I wanted to root for the Spurs.
So you didn't feel like they were going to win, so you just threw money away because you couldn't bring yourself to root against the Spurs.
He had some credit from last week.
Right. I guess I respect that in a dysfunctional way.
I mean, yeah, it was the Spurs' first big game. The Knicks are a battle-tested team.
Yeah. Well, how about just not bet any money?
Then I wouldn't.
Then it's no fun.
It's not fun.
Then
it's
no fun because your blood doesn't flow the same way. How often do you ever watch sports and your blood's rolling and you're geeked and you have no scratch?
It has to be like a team that I actually support, like Liverpool. I don't bet on
it's been a long time.
Yeah. If I'm watching the bowl games and I have no money on it, I'm a little less interested, obviously.
I'm not betting or picking the Spurs ever again. I thought they'd win that. I mean, they were up 11. I looked like a genius for a while. I was like, they win the Knicks. I was like, they're going to beat the Knicks going away. They're better than the Knicks.
In the third quarter, I was like, this clock is rolling so
and then
slow.
the old men at the YMCA, let them get up.
Yeah.
And then come here, little fellas.
So if this was a legit playoff game last night, you probably don't bet money on anybody because it's a playoff game and your team's playing. Right? You're just rooting for the Spurs. You don't need scratch to get excited.
Yeah, but
or have you become that cynical and warped by gambling?
Well, the Celtics, of course, I can't put money on the Celtics.
You won't put money on the Celtics or the Red Sox, right?
No, the Red Sox, I'm willing to lose tons of money.
Okay,
the Red Sox,
okay.
I do it every year. So.
I can't keep up with his reasoning.
Yeah,
I can't.
I bet the Red Sox to win the World Series every year.
Every year, and you bet money on it.
Of course, yeah. And then I bet them to win their division. Yeah, and the win total over. I bet it all.
Oh my god,
it's just frustrating. Yeah.
So is that called none of your bets from Pub says it's called a road runner when you bet against what you think's going to happen?
No, Nunez is being a.
Oh, you're just a road runner. Okay.
Oh, you're a dumb UTSA grad, is what
Got
you're saying. Yeah. You don't need to be a Rhodes Scholar to get a degree at UTSA.
No,
I'm sorry.
But I mean, that was classic. It was just a classic. Gambling,
that was a classic young kid team meltdown.
Well,
no big deal.
Speaking of gambling, and you mentioned we mentioned the empty lower upper bowl in Vegas last night.
Yeah,
Adam Silver said yesterday in his State of the League address before the game that they absolutely are going to consider domestic expansion in 2026. Not foreign, domestic. He didn't say relocation either. He said expansion.
Seattle.
They're not going to move a team.
Seattle and Vegas.
Although in San Antonio, you've been told for the last 2 years that if you don't vote for this arena, we are absolutely going to lose our club.
I'm gonna tell y'all this. Don't tune into this show when they do an expansion team to Vegas, because we're going to destroy Eugenia lovers, Eugenia haters. We're going to destroy y'all for thinking that the Spurs were going to move to Vegas.
No,
they're going to give a team to Vegas, and LeBron and the Saudis are going to own it, and they're going to give Seattle their team back because they still feel bad.
We'll have 2 teams, and I guess Vegas will be in the Eastern Conference.
Yes,
they'd have to move a team over. Like the Grizzlies would become Eastern.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, yeah.
You're
there
right
you go.
about that.
You're right, Book, because of travel. You're right, Bookie.
Yeah,
you're right.
The Grizzlies would probably get kicked over to the
Them
East.
or the Pelicans. Some
good point.
Slapdick team.
Yeah.
See, now Raul makes a good point. Maybe Nashville. I would just move Memphis to Nashville. Now I'm not. Sorry, Memphis. Y'all got barbecue.
He doesn't want to relocate
and gunfights. I would just.
Memphis is a great town.
I would just move Memphis to Nashville. I wouldn't give that. Like, does Memphis and Nashville need a team? No.
They don't need a baseball team either.
You know what's best?
But does Tennessee need 2 basketball
teams? I think
teams?
Silver's worried now
No,
because Vegas seems like the obvious choice, but he's got the Terry Rozier imbroglio. He's got guys going to prison. Chauncey Billups is locked up because of gambling. Do you want to go all of us? Hey, guess what? We're going to Vegas.
You can't be the only league not in Vegas.
I agree. See, I'm setting you up because I was going to say, if Silver is now reluctant to go to Vegas because of the gambling stuff, that's myopic. Just because a couple of morons can't not gamble, and it wasn't like Chauncey was gambling in Vegas. Chauncey lives in Portland, Oregon, for God's sake, and he was still gambling his ass off. There needs to be a team in Vegas. There will be, I'm sure. It'll play at that T-Mobile, but that's got to be disheartening to see no one show up and sit in the upper bowl.
Well, this is the thing. I'm going to wait 20 years to see what sports in Vegas is, because right now, obviously, the Golden Knights are really good. The Aces are really good.
Yep.
But, when you have the Raiders, I think the Raiders are living off of tourists. I mean, how long can Vegas sports live off of tourists? Like, if the Golden Knights go belly up and they start stinking, and when the Aces run come to an end, I don't give a shit if the A's move to Vegas. They're going to stink. Oh. So what happens to Vegas sports in 20 years? Do people care?
I don't know what happens to sports in 20 years.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
As innovative and as much money is involved, and populations and social media and just, social mores and things that we care about. God knows where anything will be in 20 years. I have no idea.
True.
I'm going to be an old-ass man, hopefully retired on some beach somewhere doing nothing.
Your breaking news in the morning?
Is this a Miami Dolphins breaker?
No.
Oh, okay, because we got that too.
The New York Knickerbockers will not be raising a banner for this.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
Good job, Knicks. Out of the way.
Who said that?
Shams.
Oh, okay.
I saw it. Shams said it.
I bet Silver doesn't love that.
Yeah. I wouldn't raise a banner.
Silver, this is his baby.
It can be his baby.
You think the Spurs would have raised one?
No.
Maybe a small one up in the corner somewhere.
Only people that raise them are people fighting for their legacies over Michael Jordan.
I guess.
Yeah, and
did the Bucks raise one?
Of course, yeah.
Oh, they did.
They've got nothing to raise.
So they're not.
They do have something to raise. They got a championship in '72 and one in 2021.
You could just put a little banner up in the corner of the garden.
It'd make Billy Joel look like shit up there.
I mean, if Avery Johnson's jersey's up there, why not put the NBA Cup up there?
Okay.
Oh.
Why do you have to do that?
Oh, my bad. That was
Avery Johnson
uncalled for.
Shouldn't have
that was uncalled for.
Might as well just take Paul Silas's down too,
because
he was an overrated spare.
That was uncalled for, Rudy.
Johnny Moore's got no business being up there.
Jury detract that statement from
Bruce Bowen
from the docket.
Avery Johnson.
What are we doing, Bruce Bowen?
Bad coach.
Bruce shouldn't be up there.
No, he should be. I'm just saying you're just messing with Avery. What's the matter with you?
Yeah, bad coach.
Shout out
to
Avery.
Avery. He wasn't. Bad. I don't know if he was bad. We're not going to classify him as good.
Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker, Avery Johnson.
Thoughts on Mitch Johnson, speaking of coaches. How about Mitch? You said Mitch got out coached last night?
Mitch. while Mitch has rich people problems, it's also just a problem.
He got teched up last night, which was fun.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
But it's a tough roster to figure out. But you have 4 months. You got 2-3 months to play with this. So I'm not down on Mitch. I think these guys play hard for Mitch. You see it, but it's tough to juggle that lineup because once we get to the playoffs, there's 8 guys playing. Even if you're 10 deep, only 8 are going to play, maybe 9.
Again, the guy has not even had a full roster yet.
He hasn't had a full roster or a full year.
One time.
Or a
Not
full
once.
year.
Right. Not one time. Not once. And like they were saying last night, it's only the second time we've had our full guys. Yeah, but Wemby's on a minutes restriction coming off the bench, so I don't even count that. They've not looked the way they should look once.
True.
And in Mitch's defense, I'll continue to give him that mulligan. I didn't even know his daddy played in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
John Johnson.
Sure did.
I'm learning more about Mitch slowly. Like, I feel like I know a lot about Pop, as much as Pop will allow. And I've been so busy the last couple of years. My life's busy. I'm 51. I got bills and kids, and we're building our show. Mitch Johnson. What do I know about him? Okay, he played at Stanford. I think it was, who was it? Maybe one of the Lopez brothers who played at Stanford said he's the smartest basketball mind I've ever been around, period. And his dad, John Johnson, was on the 79 world champion Sonics team up in Seattle. I didn't know that either till I read it yesterday. I don't know much about Mitch's background.
I just know he looks 23.
He's been around the NBA all of his life because of his dad. He's just an NBA lifer, and he totally deserves this job. And
for sure.
So far, I'm really impressed with him.
I love
him
Mitch
a lot. I like Mitch a lot, really do. And God knows how hard was it going to be to take over for Greg Popovich.
Never replaced the legend.
He's been absolutely great. All right, Tri-City Pain. They are the official rehab specialist of In the Building. Nina told me last night I need to go too. I'm like, okay.
What's she hurting?
She just overall
just kinks.
Kinks. We're all getting to that age now where we just have kinks. And I can hardly think of anybody better to go to than Tri-City Pain Associates. It is the official rehab clinics of In the Building. They're all over the state of Texas. They're in the Metro Sex for people that live up there. There's some down in Corpus Christi. We got one up in Fredericksburg. They are based in San Antonio, Texas, where we emanate from ourselves. Headquartered in Stone Oak, Texas, right in San Antonio. The statewide number, 844-789-7246. At the beginning of the year, when I got new insurance that'll kick in, I'm going to take care of this shoulder here once and for all. Nina's got a couple of kinks. Jose's got a couple of kinks, but they don't treat those kinds of kinks at Tri-City Pain. That's a different kind of
hair
place
kinks?
you need to go. No, you know what kind of. He's got weird kinks.
Yeah, he does.
God
I'm in the butt stuff.
Yeah, okay, he knows. And Rudy's been dealing with some kinks himself. So we all are getting ready to. They're going to, the entire In the Building crew at some point is going to wind up over at Tri-City Pain. You should too. The official rehab specialists of In the Building. All right, y'all want to do a little what you watching Wednesday?
Yeah, what are you watching?
Well, all right, I need the intro first of all. It is In the Building on Love You Hard TV.
Now, time for What You Watching Wednesday on In the Building.
All right, today, What You Watching Wednesday is presented by GC Roofing
Give me
and
some
Construction.
music, Bookie.
And by Olympus Solar, the official solar company of In the Building. All right. Landman. Have you started watching season 2 yet?
I'm through 2 episodes.
Okay. Glad to hear it. Episode 4, in my opinion, and I'm caught up now. We've had 5 this season. Last week's episode 4 was the best episode of the entire series to this point, and that's saying a lot because I love that show. Just spectacular.
Now, I saw a clip. Which episode was it where the young lady that's from San Antonio was telling Billy Bob's son, you got to come to San Antonio. It's such a beautiful city. They have a river running through it. I'm like,
that was last season, I believe. Yeah.
Like, calm
when they
down,
were getting
bro.
to know each other.
Yeah, calm down. Oh, that's right. I saw it. I was like, yo, calm down.
Well, Cooper, he's a West Texas roughneck. He don't know shit about the Valley or San Antonio or anything north, anything south of Austin, because he lives out in the oil fields. Landman's so great. And I've tried to get all my bias out because it's filmed in Fort Worth. As you found out through 2 episodes, TCU's mentioned quite a bit, which is cool.
She should not have got into TCU.
No, God, no. Talk about some Nepo baby bullcrap, her getting in because her daddy was rich. Anyway, I don't want to give away too much. Episode 4 is so good.
Damn, I got to catch up.
It's so good. We're 5 episodes into season 2, and it's my favorite show currently on television. Yes, sir.
I heard it's really bad when oil gets down under $55 per barrel from Landman. That's what I heard. Or under 60 or whatever the fuck.
There's no middle class in the oil business. You're either on food stamps or you have millions of dollars. If you are in charge.
That's real.
Interesting.
And the country's caught on to the show too now. I mean, they were advertising Landman in Times Square when I was in New York last month. Yeah, right there on the major crawl. There's Billy Bob. Landman, season 2. The first episode of season 2 was up 262% in ratings compared to last year's season.
Because of people like me that caught on late.
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh, I can't. And then it's more fun for me because like you had about a year off.
Yeah.
And for me, it just ended. So I'm like, I didn't have to rewatch
I had to wait for it.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'm still caught up. Great show.
Saw a great movie trailer this morning.
And
I don't love a lot of sci-fi.
Okay.
With some exceptions. Steven Spielberg makes a sci-fi movie, I'm interested.
Same.
Spielberg's latest sci-fi is called Disclosure Day. Y'all know who Emily Blunt is?
Of course.
White girl actress from England. She was in Devil Wears Prada. She's the lead in this. It's called Disclosure Day. The trailer got released. It's really good. Y'all should go watch it. It's very eerie and spooky. And it leaves a lot of question marks. But what I took from it was this, and it doesn't even come out till the summer. What I took from this movie is this is going to be about the day that we all finally discover for real there's something else going on.
I love it.
And it's going to depict, I think it's going to depict not just the aliens, but it's going to depict human reaction to this. Can you imagine the panic this world's going to go into when we finally all now have proof that we're not alone? Imagine that day.
Are you not? You wouldn't be shocked though, right?
Not at all.
Okay, cool.
I'm hoping it happens in my lifetime. And even if they kill me, I'm kind of hoping it happens before I die.
I don't want to get predatored.
Well, I don't want to get predatored. We always assume that they're going to come here and just extinguish us all. What if they're really cool?
We won't give them a chance to let us know.
Because we're so scared.
We're going to start shooting.
I hope not.
An alien walks up on you, especially the first alien lands in Texas. He's getting shot.
And look, I don't like a lot of sci-fi. It's hokey and cheesy, most of it. But Spielberg did this. When you see the trailer, this is going to be a legit film. It's going to be really good. This is going to be as good as E.T. or Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Have you watched E.T., Bookie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm proud of it.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I went on the ride.
I've been on a sports kick, man. I've been watching a lot of basketball. And so now, like, I watch basketball, then I've been falling asleep. To the Pablo. You got me watching I'm rewatching Narcos now with Pablo because of Buki.
So you just look at him every night. You think of me?
Buki.
I do. It's weird.
Look at Buki's head. You look just like the guy's son, the actor.
Yeah, Buki is on my mind when I go to bed. Maybe that's why I'm only at 7.
That's hot.
When I should be closer to 21. But yeah, a lot of sports and falling asleep to Narcos season 1.
Bubba says he's more worried about the humans here on Earth than aliens. Well, yeah, I mean
that's
true too. Both of those.
Bubba,
things,
great. That might be the line of the night.
No, that's true too. No, it's absolutely. That's why I don't fear ghosts. I don't know that I believe in ghosts. I think paranormal activity is pretty much all bullshit. But even if it were legit, I mean, they don't. So what? They always live in closets, and they're real sneaky, and you barely see them. They don't cause any problems. I'm more worried about the asshole who's just done meth in the car next to me on the freeway. I'm more worried about the living humans than the aliens.
Well, then how do you explain? How do you explain, since we're talking Olympus, how do you explain how Achilles got here? I thought Zeus came down as a ghost and impregnated. they had
I'm gonna need
Achilles.
some of the weed you had when you watched that.
No,
I don't know what
I thought
what y'all
I
talking
thought Zeus was a god. He was just a thing,
Yeah.
and he got the lady pregnant, and they had Achilles.
about. Right. Yes,
That's not
Achilles
true.
was part God.
What about Immaculate Conception if we're on this, Rudy?
Okay.
I
now
don't know.
Let's be careful with religion.
Rudy's
I
going
don't know.
down this
I'm-
path.
I'm
It's
most
the
of-
same thing.
Most of my religious opinions offend the majority of human beings, and so
I'm gonna
steer
leave that
clear of
alone
that.
too. Yeah, you may be onto something.
There is no way that we are alone in the universe. No way.
Well, Rube says there's no way that there is.
That's
we would have
bullshit.
seen him by
Rube,
now.
that's insane. Why? How do you know we would have seen him by now?
Uh,
The universe. You know the size of the universe.
If you go watch
It's immeasurable.
Age of Disclosure on Amazon, that's pretty good.
Okay.
It was all right.
Why are you just now telling me you saw this? Because it's on my to-do list. Age of Disclosure.
What's that?
It's a documentary. This guy has all this definitive proof. Finally got Marco Rubio to go on the record and basically say, "Yeah, we're keeping a lot of shit from everybody,"
I believe
because
that.
they don't think we could handle it.
We can't.
Citizens could not handle.
We can't.
this
And not only
information.
that, if the aliens looked down and just like watched us for an hour or two, they're like, man, let's just go on to Jupiter.
What's the doc called? Age of Disclosure.
Yeah, it's on
Okay,
Amazon
yeah.
Prime. If I'm being honest, I don't trust any of these people in power when they say anything to us. I always have a little bit of a grain of
I'm
salt.
with you.
That's
I'm with
fair.
you.
But either
Um,
side, Buki.
But I just it's just like a classic. Like, oh, look at these things that they're in the air. They have a new word for UFO now. Fucking, I don't know what it is, but they were basically like, yeah, look at these things. They can't possibly fly like
Yeah,
this.
we have video of flying machines that do things that
We
there's
can't
not
do.
one single airplane or jet that can possibly do that. Unless the
Yeah.
Chinese or the Russians have come up with something that's so far innovative that they've just blown the Americans' mind and they don't know what to watch.
Well, since we're on
Yeah.
conspiracies, does
Mhm.
Mike Taylor think we landed on the moon?
Absolutely, we did.
You believe that?
I do. Yeah,
Neil Armstrong will fight about it.
You really believe that?
he's dead. I think.
I've never gotten your
I do,
opinion on it.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have any reason not to,
Yeah.
other than human.
Why haven't
beings
we
just
gone back?
Humans refuse to. We're a bunch of conspiracists.
Yeah, we are.
Why haven't we gone back?
Yeah.
I don't know. They just don't feel like they need to. It costs too much money. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
This
No,
kind
why
of thing.
bother?
Why bother?
I will say one of the things that it was semi cool and semi spoiler for Age of Disclosure. There's a video you can see whatever the flying thing. It's flying on the water, and then it goes down under the water,
Mm-hmm.
and then it comes right back up, and it just like doesn't break any like speed. And they're like, the
Yeah.
force that you need to do to go under the water, keep the same speed, go right back up. And
Yeah.
it's a whole thing. It
It's
was
like-
interesting.
I
It's
gotta
like-
go. Okay, now I gotta go watch
It's like
this.
watching. It's like watching a jet fly like Allen Iverson dribbled.
yes,
It's just not possible. Yet we have video of
Interesting.
things doing this. in
and
the
then go
air.
from 0 to a billion in like a half. A
right, and then
second.
completely gone from radar. Completely gone.
Yeah, so then, there's
Yeah.
definitely stuff out there, but when they come down and want to say hello,
All
that's
I can
what
say is, look, compared to the size of the universe, the Earth is a grain of one sand.
Yeah,
We're the
if-
size of one grain of
if
sand
that.
in the Sahara Desert.
If that.
I'm not going to be the arrogant Earthling who decides, oh no, it's all about us. Are you kidding me? And Christians believe that there's a legitimate heaven somewhere, right? So all Christians they believe there's other things out there, right? Heaven's a
No,
place.
You're right.
I'm
Yeah,
serious.
no, people believe that.
The Christians believe that there's a heaven. What's not on earth, so it's got to be somewhere, but you manifest there when you die. So it's a sub-existence that doesn't exist in this current universe. There's multiple universes in that thinking. So I'm being serious.
No, I
So
feel
my
you.
point is that the earth is the size of one freaking grain of sand in this particular universe that is the Sahara
There's
Desert.
no way it's
There's
just
no
us.
way. I'm not
No
that
way.
arrogant. No. Maybe we're the aliens. Who knows? We now have started getting radio frequencies too, foreign radio frequencies that we didn't create. We've gotten some of those. Anyway, all right, that's cool. I'm excited about watching Age of Disclosure and the Spielberg movie, and I'm also excited about the prospect of doing business with Olympus Solar in the future, or GC Services Roofing. As long as I'm a grown man, as far as I can tell, if I ever own a home again, which we'll see. That's probably around the corner.
You got Jay, you got Olympus, and you got Russ.
Dude, I'm hooked up.
You good.
I got all the hookups, and I will always do business with GC and or Olympus Solar. I'm a big believer in solar power.
It works.
And Olympus can be the people that you should call. They should be your consideration because they are brutal independently owned, really, really good at what they do, and they are members of our show, as are GC Services Roofing and Construction, the official roofing company in the building. GC Services Roofing and Construction. All right, had a good time last night out at Slackers. Did we get any video or photos or anything like that?
I thought we did. I don't know if if the person that's supposed to have
what person would that be? Who would be
know.
tabbed with that responsibility?
Pablo.
Who might be?
Which
that
one do you want
person?
first?
Let's do Mike first.
All right. Okay. Well, this is me giving away prizes in a raffle. Is that what this is?
When I saw these videos, I was like, oh, what a surprise! Mike Taylor and Rudy G on the mic immediately.
I was asked to.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't just walk in there. Hi, professional broadcaster. I was asked to come up, sir. All right. Let me. What do we have here?
No idea what's in it. You gotta pay. Who is it? See, come this way. Take a shortcut this way.
Can't really understand.
That's a gentleman. Come on upstairs and see that man right there.
Oh, she just won.
Who wants it?
What you win?
I don't know. It was all wrapped. So, quick story. So the numbers. We're only calling
Oh,
out
that's
the.
me bragging about how great our
Yeah.
show is.
Yeah, of course. Of course, Mike grabs the mic and says, "We're the best damn show in South Texas. God damn it!
Yeah.
Subscribe to our show." And I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
this is why I let Mike. This is why we gotta let
Well,
Mike
we
on
are
the
the
mic.
best goddamn
We are.
sports talk podcast in South Texas.
But Mike calls out 9569, and this chick says, "Yeah." And Mike goes, "Oh, you won?" She's like, "No." And Mike goes, "Oh, you just like the number?" She says, "Yeah."
69. Of course,
Mike.
of course, of all the raffles,
Of course,
there was
Mike.
a lot in there.
Yeah.
Of all the tickets, I pulled the one that ends in 69 because, of course, that happened. And here's cool look at Rudy on the mic last night.
That's real cheetah. It's actually
9,
You know you're really fancy and you wear your hats nice.
0,
yeah,
6, 5.
Rudy, you'd be a great big dog.
I would. You got to do a little dramatic. You got to make it. I got a 9, 5, 6, and then you hold it.
It's almost like this, Jamal.
All right. So what I wanted y'all to see is how badass the scene was
Yeah,
last night.
that's
Look at
me
that
too.
backdrop. Isn't that beautiful?
It's awesome.
That was the winter ball they had out. This is the Slackers location on Rector, right behind North Star Mall. What a beautiful setup that was. That was,
It was
really,
awesome. Great
really
time, man.
Great time. Thank you to Frank and Mikey and everybody over there that works at Slackers. The bartenders are always really great and take care of everybody. They know pretty much everybody by
They
name. That's like a prerequisite to be a bartender over there. You must know everyone's name and don't forget them. It's very
Somewhere
cool.
You wanna go?
And they absolutely do. Yes, I was stone cold Steve Austining last night. I should have gotten a couple of beers and broke them. That'd been fun.
That would've been awesome.
Frank would have been like, okay.
Oh, that ain't the worst. It wasn't worse because the guy gets it a lot. Bookie, there's a dude there, spitting image of Fat Joe, right?
Yes.
So Mike tells me, "Hey, dude, that guy back there in the back corner looks like Fat Joe."
Looked
And I'm
just
just
like
thinking,
him.
it looked just like him. And I'm like, yeah, fuck, he does. Well, I'm thinking that's a private conversation that's going to stay private. But I forgot Mike fucking Taylor is going to fucking push the envelope, grabs a microphone and says, "Hey, yo, we got a special guest in the
And a celebrity sighting.
And he calls the guy. He got Fat Joe back in the back, and everybody just bust out laughing because everybody knew this guy.
And the guy raises his hand
He
like,
ain't-
what's up?
Well, he came to me and told me like, "Hey, when I was in Cancun, I was taking pictures with people."
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he
Cool,
said,
cool.
he was like, I was like, "Yo, man, you know we're just fucking with you," because I talked to him after he left.
okay.
I was like, "We're just fucking with you."
yeah.
And he was like,
a cool
he was like, "Dude," all the time. He said, "I had a guy from the Bronx that grew up with Fat Joe
wow.
that came up to me and was like, 'Dude, I thought you were Joey Crack. I thought you were Crack.'" He was like, "No."
That's hilarious. He
But
looked
I
just
thought it was
like
a private conversation.
Yeah.
Mike gets on the mic. Yo. And then the DJ being so locked in, the DJ immediately starts playing Lean Back.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
That's so
Perfect
great.
moment.
Yeah, it was a great night. So shout out, man.
Shout out to
Very good time.
Slackers.
5 locations, and they're all just as cool, but they all have their own identities too, which is also cool. The one we were at last night was right behind North Star Mall on Rector. You got the 281 Thousand Oaks location. The one over on Nacogdoches, the Slackadocious location. Med Center up on Fredericksburg Road. And then right here on St. Mary's, just outside of downtown, it is Slackers Sports Bar Drinks, games, good times. Shout out. Had a great time at the Winter Ball watching the first half last night. So shout out to Slackers. All right, can I get some more production value just for a minute here? Just a little bit more production value. I'm always interested to see. At the end of the year, obviously everybody's got a list and the best of, and here's the best of that, and biggest moments. Well, I'm always interested in Merriam-Webster.
Oh, we did this last year, actually.
The word
so I like this
of
tradition.
the year.
I'm going to say, before you give it to me, I'm going to give you a couple of guesses.
Okay.
The word, is it just word or is it phrases?
The word.
Just one word.
Word of the year, yeah.
I'm going to say either, and I don't know if it's one word, but either diabolical.
Okay.
Unfortunately, 6'7" cannot be
6'7" can't be in there?
6'7" is not in there.
It's not in there?
Not
Okay.
yet.
Say less is 2 words, right?
Say
Yeah.
less. Good
I'm gonna go with diabolical.
All right. When I saw the word, I thought I had no idea what it meant. And maybe some of y'all can help me out. The word of the year, according to Merriam-Webster, is slop. S-L-O-P.
Wow.
When I hear the word slop, I think of pigs eating or pornography.
I think of pigs and slop and mud and shit.
Yes.
That's what I thought slop was.
Slop apparently is
it
the
head?
AI-generated information you get on your phone now. Like if you go to your phone and you type in, where does Fat Joe live?
Mm-hmm.
The information you're given now is 99% AI. That's called slop.
Did not know that.
And a lot of people don't like that because they don't feel like they're getting accurate information or they're getting biased information. But in my limited brain, all these search engines that their particular AI forms, that's all derivative from like the best of the internet, right? That's what AI does. AI simply just searches the internet for you in 1 second and gives you all this information and advice and stats and facts.
Help me out.
Slop.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was called
Help me out why you thought of, I didn't think of porn. Why do you think, what version of porn is slop?
You're just trying to get me to talk.
No,
nasty.
I'm serious. I don't know what slop porn is. I swear to
Man.
God on everything. What's slop porn? What, if you put in her butt and she poops?
No.
What?
Sloppy blowjobs.
Oh, yeah, slop.
Yes.
Okay, sloppy toppy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sloppy toppy.
Got you. Slop on my knob.
Gross. Which I'm not a fan of that, by the way.
You don't like it wet?
No, and I don't like it like I don't like
La loogie.
spit everywhere.
You don't want a
and
loogie?
loogie on there.
Yeah, loogies are weird.
How this is young generation bullshit. I'm a traditional blowjob fan. Just I don't need all the extra.
Spit on it once and then give me the old wood pepper grain and we'll be good.
Yeah, that's right.
What?
Greg Barlow is the president of Merriam-Webster as I spin out of this.
That's how John Madden liked his hand jobs.
Tells the yes, you damn right. And they were good enough for John, they're good enough for me. And
one
you too.
drip of lube.
Gross.
Yo, chill.
Your desensitized social media upbringing where everything's got to be over the top. All right, so this guy, Greg Barlow, President Merriam-Webster, says slop is an illustrative word. It's part of a transformative technology, AI, and it's something that people have found fascinating, annoying, and a little bit ridiculous. In other words, he says, absurd videos, weird advertising images, cheesy propaganda, fake news that looks real, junky AI-written digital books. So it's not just a bunch of facts, it's janky AI.
So even
production.
the president of Merriam-Webster hates the word,
Doesn't love it.
but it was still the
But
number
it's the
one
word of the year, yeah, because it's been created and it blew up and went viral, and
I
that's
would
not
like to
their
know the
opinion. They're
top
simply
5.
going on the data.
I wonder what the top 5
Slop.
When you guys see a football team or any other professional team put out something AI, you'll see AI slop underneath.
There you go.
Really?
Because no one likes AI because it's taking away from like graphic designers' jobs and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
they'll point it out immediately. This is sloppy AI nonsense. AI slop.
I'm pro AI for the most part. I'm against it when it comes to the arts. I am never going to listen to a band that's fake. I will never listen. I don't want to look at artwork that was done by a robot. I don't want to listen to a band that was created online. it pisses me off that it takes away from artists, but all the other positions in life, all the other professions, bring it. Bring it. Elon Musk says that in 20 years, because of AI, none of us will need money. Now, unless you just want to be stupid rich and just go get a whole bunch of money, but to live on like just a regular Joe Blow life, you're not going to need any money ever. The system's going to get figured out by AI. I'm down with that too because I'm not rich.
Now, I'm looking it up, the top 5 from Marion, since to stay on what we're doing.
Yeah.
The second one was gerrymander. The third was, Buki said it couldn't be 2 words. It's 2 words, touch grass. Everybody's into grounding now.
Is that a hyphen?
What the hell are y'all talking about?
Touch grass.
Grounding. That's a penalty in football when the quarterback
when
throws
you go
to nobody.
See, you're always barefooted. You don't know that you're generating energy through your body. The way
I do know that.
Yeah. Oh well, that's what
it's called. Grounding.
Yeah.
Touch grass.
Touch grass. Grounding. Same shit.
Well, no, I'm a huge believer in it.
Well,
when someone tells you to touch grass, people will tell me that when I'm playing for like 13 hours on a video game. So they just like, go out there, touch grass, go touch the real world.
Interesting. No, and you should.
Yeah. Performative was 4, and number 5, a word that we've used a lot in America, tariff.
Tariff. Tariff.
So
y'all know what the word of the year is on In the Building, don't you? It's Badussy.
Yeah,
oh, that is the word.
Yeah, the In the Building word of the year is definitely Badussy.
Shout out to Shadussy.
Yo, chill.
Shadussy Sanders.
All right, we have an engraving coming up at a Texas Cheer Liquor location.
Mañana way.
All right, so if you're watching this on Wednesday, be advised, tomorrow is a big engraving we're doing. Tomorrow at store number 1. Tell them about it.
11 a.m., 2 p.m. Buy one of those 4 beautiful bottles you see on the right side, and you can get it engraved for free. Merry Christmas, Dad, Mom, Uncle, Cousin, Thea, whatever. And if you can't make it out there to Texas Cheer Liquor tomorrow, but you want to support small business and support in the building, you can call in an order and pick it up after the 18th, or you can order it online. Buy it, you'll pay for it online, and you'll tell them what you want, and they'll have it waiting for you when you're ready to pick it up.
All right. You said something yesterday that, and I'm like, oh, God, I had to go back to my Facebook page and pull it up. Rudy suggested that I may have cursed my white twin who had surgery last week. All right. This is mid-November. This is about a month ago. All right. Yep. Show the members and the subscribers and viewers this photo.
I want you to read the caption is what the curse is.
This is, well, I can't see it, but
I know
can
what
tell
it
you
was.
I saw this picture of my kid, and I was just touched by it. This is probably November 16th or 17th, something like that. This kid just got this bike, and I just saw that, and I just thought, how proud I am. This is my kid, not on a phone, not sitting in front of a screen,
not on the Xbox,
not inside, but outside,
not on a PS5,
on a bicycle along a Hawaiian country road, just admiring the Hawaiian sunset.
And outside. Proud dad.
Yes. That is not AI generated. That is an actual human being, American child outside playing on a bicycle. How about that? And I was just so proud of that. And regardless of the point that I'm making about, not being in the house, it's just a beautiful picture of my kid.
Yeah.
I was proud of that. And so that's mid-November. Now, show them the picture I took last week, Bouquet. That's me and the same kid coming home from the hospital. After the kid went head and ass over handlebars and destroyed the
curse
right wrist.
Has hit his family. Like, just leave people alone, man. You got to stay away from people.
That was such a beautiful picture, and it just touched my heart.
You cursed your own kid.
And then not even a month goes by, and here we are riding home from the hospital after a major reconstructive bone surgery. Oh, my God.
Yo.
I'm so sorry.
The Taylor curse is real. It's touched his home.
That's unfortunate.
Mike Cheque says he's touching grass. That's unfortunate.
He was touching grass, and he wound up on his ass.
The curse is for real, for real.
God.
When it touches home.
Struck my kid. But that doesn't, but thankfully, all MJ has said is, I can't wait to get back out on the bike.
Love
Wait. Now there have been promises made that we're going to avoid trips to the
for
skate
sure.
park and all this kind of thing.
How long do you think that'll last?
A month. And all I said was,
Wear your stuff.
I don't mind because he's really good. His buddies are all really good. They're really good. I mean, they get on their little bikes and they do shit I couldn't have done.
No, me neither.
I'm proud of that, and I love the fact that MJ also loves to skateboard, and I do worry about that. But my biggest beef was they had no protection on that day at the skate park. They weren't just riding down the street. They were on these big ass skate bowls, these big these huge bowl, they look like empty pools. They're going down these damn things, and they're doing freaking Tony Hawk moves, and they're doing. No telling, I have not been told the whole story. They're doing all kind of bullshit.
You'll learn that
spinning the handlebars.
When they're 25, y'all be at Thanksgiving. You'll get the real story.
Mm-hmm. So anyhow, and I can't wait to see him again out on the bike. And you have to think the odds of it happening again are pretty low. So
don't say that out loud, sir. Can you please retract, jury? Retract that statement from the docket.
All right, I'm gonna go car shopping.
Good luck. Are you going to go to the right spot?
I know exactly where I'm going.
Okay.
The guy texted me, and yes, I'm going to the right spot.
Are you
going
to make them pay for a meal for you?
Well, that's a good. So Bouquet mentioned something yesterday.
Damn Venezuelans.
Show me the poll. Let's get into it tomorrow. Free meals at the car lot. I'm writing this down.
Damn Venezuelans.
Yeah, man. Put them over a fucking barrel. Make him earn that fucking cow.
Package for tomorrow. Lane Kiffin has advanced to the Final Four.
Good. I don't want Uncle Dennis in here, man. He's not a part of us. Get him out of here.
Lane Kiffin has advanced, where Lane will take on Elon Musk. Jordan Hudson will take on Aaron Rodgers in an all-white people Final Four. How about that? And they say the whites don't get anything to themselves anymore.
I got to get in the chat real quick before we get out of here.
All right. Love y'all hard. We'll see y'all back in here mañana. Thanks.
Later.
See ya.